One of the most prolific and brand loyal groups in the world are Apple users. Apple has grown to become the biggest consumer device company in the world thanks to the success of the iPhone and iPad. This logo has somehow become a fancy, trendy feature for those who can afford it. The cult of the Mac or the iPhone is bigger than ever. Even those with iPhones don't want to date those without iPhones.
You have an Android?
Yes.
An Android? Never mind. I can't do this. I'm so sorry.
Because I have an Android? Wait, what?
The Apple brand has become not only a tech brand but also a status symbol. Those who have it brag and flaunt it. Those who don't want it.
You want an iPad?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you can't have an iPad.
Many people go to extreme levels just to get one. Influencers advertise it.
This is a game changer.
Slay queens would rather die for it, and iPhone users avoid devices that offer better functionalities. In Zimbabwe today, you can find someone who doesn't own a bed but has an iPhone 14. You can find someone who is behind on rent but has expensive AirPods. The question is this ambition or is this insanity? Today we need to talk about the iPhone obsession in Zimbabwe. Is it a gift or a curse? Let's be honest, the iPhone is a flex. In Zimbabwe, pulling out an iPhone in public is like wearing a crown in a crowd. It says, I'm doing well, I've made it. Part of this is marketing. Apple has mastered the art of selling a lifestyle, not a product. And part of it is our culture. In a place where opportunities feel limited, status symbols become shortcuts to respect. It's not just a phone, it's an image upgrade. But here's the catch, an image upgrade doesn't always mean a life upgrade. If you ever meet an iPhone user in Zimbabwe, they might feel superior and defend the product like life depends on it. Criticism about the iPhone to an iPhone user is seen as a personal attack. Owning an Apple product is often interpreted as having a good character and style. Let's be fair, the iPhone can be a gift. For creators, influencers and entrepreneurs, the camera is elite, the ecosystem is smooth, the apps are powerful. If you are building a brand, documenting your hustle or running an online business, an iPhone can be an investment. It becomes a tool and a gift. But here's where it turns into a curse. When you take loans you can't pay just to buy an iPhone and flex. When you put yourself in degrading situations just to afford an iPhone. When you start to feel out of place and feel less human because you are holding an Android. That's when the iPhone stops being a phone and starts being a chain. We start valuing appearance over actual growth. We start buying things to impress people who don't care about us. And worst of all, we start believing the phone is proof of success when success is about skills, mindset and real assets. The funny thing is that some of us are literally upgrading our phones while our lives downgrade. I'm not a hater of iPhones. I'm a fan of technology. I'm more of a let the ones with the best features win, whether Android or iPhone. I'm an Android user, particularly Samsung, but I still praise the camera functions of an iPhone. I like headphones but still praise JBL headphones. One real reason why iPhone users hate Android users is the green bubble text when texting. It's crazy how little a color change can cause so much drama.
Those green bubbles.
What's wrong with the green bubble?
I don't know, it's just weird. It's like cheap. You're cheap.
I have an iPhone as well. It's harder to connect
Oh, true.
with an Android person. Their phone's green all the time, and it just feels weird.
That's a 10, but he has an Android phone. What's his new rating?
A 0.
Single iPhone users don't want to date someone with an Android. Ooh.
Yeah, Match.com finds out that Apple iPhone owners are 21 times more likely to judge others negatively for having an Android.
iPhone users in Zimbabwe are like a cult. They come from different walks of life, construction, sales, influencers, regular people and so on. Most of them don't understand technology deeply. What they share is an obsession with Apple.
Like, I mean, my laptop, everything, my Apple Watch, like I have everything is an Apple.
Yeah.
It's from, Apple, but like Android, I can't do.
You can't blame them entirely. Apple is good at branding and has introduced some great phones, but other companies have also produced impressive products, sometimes even better than iPhones. Yet somehow, you've been convinced that this logo is essential, not knowing that you are being sold a dream and the dream is the brand. Let's talk facts. Apple products are pricey.
Display XDR will be $49.99 for the display itself. And the nano texture version will be $59.99. The VESA mount adapter will be $199, and the Pro stand $9.99.
very expensive for a regular Zimbabwean. They are the equivalent of purchasing luxury brands like Gucci or Chanel, which is spending more for the sake of being a user. Many buyers don't know whether they are buying a product or just a brand. Often, Apple releases iPhones that are very similar to previous ones. It's like putting lipstick on a pig, but afterwards, it's still a pig. What's crazy is these iPhones lose value quickly after the purchase. Apple isn't truly luxury, it's a premium brand pretending to be luxury. For example, surely an Apple Watch can't be compared to a Rolex in value. But the question is having an iPhone really a signal of wealth? Well, having an iPhone is definitely not an indicator of wealth. Many people who have iPhones are not rich, even kids and unemployed people have them. It simply just shows that you are part of the Apple tribe, which many consider cool. The truth is, brands market fake lifestyles and stories, and as long as we buy into them, they will keep emptying our wallets. Apple has mastered the art of marketing and tagging on our emotions. Every year, there's hype before a new iPhone release. Afterwards, customers often complain about what little has changed, yet the loyalty remains, which is weird. It's called brand loyalty. But here's the thing, brand loyalty comes in two types. Number one, emotional brand loyalty, which is choosing a brand because it feels good or because those around use it. Number two, practical brand loyalty, which is choosing a brand because of proven reliability, like buying a Honda Fit. Brands know that once they have your loyalty, they've basically won.
I wish Apple made clothes.
I will buy anything with an Apple logo on it.
I wish Apple made barbecue sauce.
I am a huge Apple fanboy.
I wish Apple made condoms.
Apple does this. They release many products to get more customers, not necessarily to improve customer satisfaction, but to get money. It's a business. They even mastered withholding major upgrades to preserve them for future releases and profits. A perfect example is the USB-C charging port on the iPhone 15. Apple held on to their old cable for years before switching to the C-type. Many iPhones also look the same every year, yet people stay loyal. Apple is often the last to adopt new technology, waiting to see if it is successful elsewhere before adding it, ensuring reliability so that when they integrate that technology into their system, there won't be failures. You, the customer, don't know this trick and get trapped. It is almost a hostage situation. Apple makes it hard for iPhone users to like Android users. Green text bubbles become a classic indicator. In movies, the bad guy never uses an iPhone. It's a clever marketing that reinforces superiority and fuels loyalty. To keep you from leaving, make you financially stretched. They tell us that if we give enough dollars, we'll get comfort. At the end, it's all about money. If you want true happiness, don't seek validation through brands or build your identity around them. So maybe the real question isn't, should I get an iPhone? The real question is, would this help my life move forward or just make me look like it's moving forward? Because if you are building something and your phone helps you build it faster, that's a gift. But if you are just getting into debt or messy situations just to have an iPhone, that's a case. The danger isn't the iPhone, it's the mindset behind it. At the end of the day, the iPhone isn't the enemy, it's a mirror. It reflects whether you value long-term growth or short-term flexes. In a country like ours, where every dollar counts, every decision matters, the iPhone obsession, it can be a gift that opens doors or a curse that locks you in a cycle of fake progress. The choice is yours. This is the Reality Podcast with Alex. Let's talk in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys. Bye.